Hey everyone, I want to show you my favorite pancake recipe that I've come up with personally. This is my chocolate chip pumpkin pancakes. So let's do it. It's a holiday season right now when I'm recording this, and this might be fun to have if you're at your house or something and you just want to make a fun breakfast rather than just like cereal and oatmeal, which is what I do every morning. So let's do this. For starters, I have some pancake mix that I got at Kroger. This is Bob's Red Mill gluten-free pancake mix. I found out that I do have a gluten allergy, though I'm not intolerant to it, so I'm going to do more gluten-free stuff, so we're going to try this. Now I also have some 100% pure pumpkin from Kroger. This is going to give us the good texture we need and flavor, so find yourself a cheap can of pumpkin, and I got this at Kroger. You can get them all over the place. Here I have some pumpkin spice almond beverage, and we're going to need that to also get it the right consistency, and I think this will also add a good flavor to it. I also have some organic brown sugar here. You're going to want a little bit of sugar in these pancakes, trust me. Got this at Trader Joe's. Next we got our chocolate chips. These are some semi-sweet chocolate chips from Trader Joe's. It was a good price. You can get chocolate chips anywhere. Just be sure you check if it has any milk in it, because a lot of them do, but these don't. So you can always be good to go on these if you get them at Trader Joe's. Here I have some ground cinnamon from Trader Joe's. You can get cinnamon anywhere, of course. Just find some cheap cinnamon. I have some pure pumpkin spice seasoning that I got from Trader Joe's. This is definitely going to be optional, I'd say, because I'm sure this is going to have enough pumpkin flavor on its own. So if you don't want to pay the extra couple bucks for this, then just skip it. I'm going to try it out. I want to get like a lot of pumpkin flavor in these pancakes. And we're going to need some baking soda for the pancakes as well, so I got this at Kroger, really cheap. You can get baking soda anywhere. And finally some earth balance to put in the pan for the pancakes. You can also use grapeseed oil, which is what I used in the past, although that was more expensive and it's not really as convenient. You don't use it for many other things. So instead of that, just use some earth balance, and that'll give you kind of a buttery taste to the pancake. So, alright, that's everything. Let's make these pancakes. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a cup of our flour and put it in a big bowl. And just a touch of salt. You could totally skip this if you want. I didn't even include it as an ingredient for that reason. I'm just going to put just a tiny bit of salt in there. There we go. So we got a bowl of stuff right there. We're going to whisk that together now. So you can just grab a fork and just start stirring it up. You don't have to worry about super whisking it up perfectly. That doesn't really matter. Just get it mixed up. That's all you need to do. There we go. We got a whisked bowl of pancake mix there. Now, take your spoon and make a crater in the middle. So there we go. I got a crater going in the middle there. Now what we're going to do is add our pumpkin. Take your big spoon and let's do 1 big scoop, 2 big scoops. Let's go with 3 big scoops here. So now we have something that looks like that. Those are 3 huge tablespoons. Now the milk part. We're going to start by adding 1 cup of milk, but the milk part really comes down to how you like the consistency of your pancakes. I've always preferred pancakes to be pretty thin and not like a really thick pancake. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it pretty liquidy is the point there. So let's open this up. Let's get our pumpkin spice almond beverage going. I'll use my measuring cup to be accurate. We're going to fill this up to 1 cup and dump it on in. Now once again, we're going to mix this up. Here's what we got. We're going to mix that up until there are basically no dry spots, and we'll see what the consistency is. If it's too chunky or something, then we'll add more milk. So let's just see what we got. I can definitely smell that pumpkin, and it smells delectable. That stirred up pretty good right there, I'd say, for sure. So, it tastes really good, wow. Now let's add a little bit of cinnamon. I'm just going to sprinkle some in. Not really sure what this amount is this is probably like a teaspoon. So add a teaspoon of cinnamon, and I gotta try this pumpkin spice. Like I said, you don't need to buy this. I think this is going to have plenty of flavor as is. But these are going to be some pumpkin-y pancakes here, I'll tell you that. Let's do about a teaspoon of this too. So there you have that. Let's mix that up. Oh, you know what? Let's add our chocolate chips too. You could do that as you put the pancakes on the pan and then sprinkle the chocolate chips on, or you can just add them now. I think I'm a fan of just adding them now. I'm going to add basically all of these that I have left here. Now let's stir that up. Make sure you really get down to the bottom of the bowl too, because you pull it up from the bottom, I can see dry stuff down there. You don't want that. There we go, we got some chocolate chips in there, we got all of the pumpkin-y flavors. I'm already excited to eat it. Taste the batter too. Holy crap, it's good. Now it's time for consistency test. So what I mean by that is pull up your spoon and let it drop. That's a pretty good consistency, I'd say. You could make it even a little thinner if you wanted, add a little bit more. I think I will do that. I'm going to add a little bit more. Thin it up just a little bit. Man, this stuff is orange. That's plenty. I'm thinning this even more because, like I said, I personally like my pancakes a little on the thin side. And then just more of them, whatever. Okay, no doubt about it, that is extra liquidy, probably too liquidy. But that's okay. Now it's time to cook them. Okay, so what we're going to do first here is get a nice size tablespoon of earth balance into the pan, and let's put that on 5. We're going to let that melt. Alright, you can see our butter is melting nicely, our earth balance. Let's rotate it around. And let's cook one of them things. I'm going to cook one at a time because when I've tried making these before, they'll merge together and that gets kind of annoying, so we'll just do them one at a time. So now we're just going to let that cook, let it brown on one side, and then flip it over. Alright, this is definitely looking ready to flip, and I say that because you can see some bubbles coming up around in the middle of the pancake and all over the place, so once it's bubbling up, you can flip it over. And this is the hard part. Oh, not too bad. That was a pretty good flip. So there's our pancake. I can smell the pumpkin and the chocolate. That's such a good combo. Let's make this, and then we'll make a couple more. We'll pull this off in like a few minutes. The other side cooks faster usually because the pan is hotter already. Okay, like I said, this cooks a little faster on the other side, so I think I'm going to check it now. I can see the edges are kind of getting crisp looking, a little bit darker. That's usually a good sign that it might be done on the other side, so let me check real quick. Yeah, I think so. Boom. Got ourselves a chocolate pumpkin pancake right there. A pumpkin chocolate chip pancake. I'm going to make a couple more like this and then take a picture. So now you know the process. Okay, here we have our pancakes. They're all done. I made 3 of them. I think that'll be filling. Now I have one more secret left here to show you. And now I just want to say, don't put syrup on these pancakes, please. That'll just be too much sugar. That'd be gross, I think. Just try this idea. Put a little pumpkin on the pancake instead of syrup. I mean, syrup is just mostly like liquid corn syrup sugar, you know? I stopped eating syrup years ago. It's kind of a weird thing. It's not like, unless you're getting that pure maple syrup stuff, that'd be different. But like, the general cheap stuff is just kind of like liquid sugar. So this is going to make this pancake look a little odd, but I think you're going to appreciate this if you give it a shot. So put the pumpkin on top of the pancake, like I'm doing here. Now you might be thinking, that looks incredibly weird and I'm not going to do that. Just try it. I mean, come on. Well, it doesn't hurt to try it. I already got you this far. Just try it on one of them, see what you think. You don't have to do it on all of them. And then sprinkle a little cinnamon on top. This is kind of just, gives it that restaurant look. Okay. That does look a little weird, but it's going to taste good. Alright, I'm going to take a picture and we're going to eat it. Alright, let's see what I think. Oh man, I love it. I love it with the organic pumpkin on there too. I think it'd be fine without it, but it gives it more moist pumpkin-y taste. So I like it with it on there. But do whatever you want. Try it out. Try one out with the pumpkin on top. And then the chocolate chip, of course, just great chocolate chip flavor. It almost tastes like you're eating a cookie, sort of, but this is just fun. Like pumpkin-y chocolate, some cinnamon. I mean, it's a great flavor combo. I definitely want to keep eating this. I'm going to devour this, I think. So yeah, I really enjoy it. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Anything you might try, any kind of unique pancake ideas that you have. How about you throw those at me? If you got any crazy pancake ideas like this one, let me know what they are, and of course let me know if you make this. And take it easy, enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you later.